Happy Wednesday, April 1st. It's the beginning of a new month, and I'm really excited to see what this month holds for us and our Apple workouts. Let's go ahead, let's get talking about your warm-up today for our workout. So first, you guys have 2 rounds of 20 mountain climbers, and then 10 shoulder circles, big, little, forward and back, 10 Michael Phelps, 30-second Pec Iso Hold. That's going to be 30 seconds on each side, and then 30 seconds of a lat stretch. It's going to be on a bench, a box, chair, whatever you guys can find to get that stretch in. So let's go talk about your mountain climbers. Your mountain climbers, we're going to go heel to hand. Now, this is your first movement of the day, so go slow, kind of stretch it out as you guys move, but you're going to go heel to hand, trying to keep those hips nice and low on those mountain climbers, all right? If you guys need to scale, you guys can go knee to chest. Just got to take those slow, get those hips moving, get your chest pushing through the floor to get those shoulders warmed up a little bit. Next, you guys have your shoulder circles. You're going to have your arms out to the side. We're going to go 10 little shoulder circles going forward. We're going to go 10 little shoulder circles going back. Then you're going to give me 10 big circles going forward. And then you're going to give me 10 big circles going back. All right? Next, you guys have Michael Phelps. You're going to open, close off, alternating the arm that's on top and on the bottom, okay? Make sure you guys are getting as big of a squeeze as possible at the top of that movement. Next, you guys have a Pec Iso Hold. That's going to be 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. You're going to find a wall, some area you can push your arm into. So I have a wall here, and I'm going to get my arm out to the side. I want my hand to stay in line with my chest. Fortunately, I don't have a wall within view, but if I get low enough, that hand can be in line with my chest. And I'm going to push into that wall, and I'm going to hold for 30 seconds. Okay, so arm stays locked out. I'm pressing my full arm into whatever object I have in front of me, and I'm going to hold. Okay, the idea here is to get that pec fired up. Okay, you're going to go 30 seconds on the left side, 30 seconds on the right side. And then you guys have a 30-second lat stretch on the bench, a box, or a chair. So you guys are going to get onto your knees. You're going to have your elbows on that bench, box, or chair. And you're going to press your head through. Okay, you're going to press your head through, and then you're going to actively push your elbows in that bench. And I want you guys to hold this for 30 seconds. So it's an active push of your elbows in the bench and an active shoot through of your head. Okay? Okay, that should take you guys about 5 to 7 minutes to get through. Next, you guys have part 1. Okay, part 1, we have 3 different push-ups we're going to be working with. Okay, your rep scheme today, you guys have 10, 8, 6, and 4 of 3 different kind of push-ups. So we'll do 10 diamond push-ups, 10 regular push-ups, and then 10 wide push-ups. And then you'll do 8 diamond push-ups, 8 regular push-ups, 8 wide push-ups, and you'll make your way down, okay? In between your working sets, please make sure you guys are giving yourself plenty of rest. So between your 10 and your 8, give yourself about 2 minutes of rest. Between your 8 and your 6, 2 minutes of rest, so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and go over what those push-ups should look like. So what we're doing here is we're going to be changing the position of your hands to hit different parts of your pecs and your shoulders. Okay, so the first one is going to be your hardest option. This one's called your diamond push-up. Okay, so if you guys are going to be on the scaling options, choose your option that's going to be the most difficult for you for this movement. So my hands are going to be close together in the shape of a diamond. I am going to keep my elbows as tight to my side as possible. Chest is going to touch my hands, and I'll lock back out at the top. Okay? So you'll give me 10 diamond push-ups. Then you'll move your hands to be your regular push-up position, which is going to be just outside your chest, and you're going to give me 10 regular push-ups. Next, you guys will go wide, so you go nice and wide. Elbows will flare out. Chest is going to touch the ground. Push back up at the very top, making sure your arms lock out on every rep. Okay. If we're going to scale, we're going to scale the height that we're going to be pushing off of. Okay. So for your diamond push-up, that should be your shortest height. There's height that is closest to the ground to make it the most challenging. Then you're going to bump it up a little bit. Then you're going to bump it up a little bit more. Okay, so regardless of what height you're pushing off of, I do want to see perfect form on every rep. All right, so hands are going to be in that same spot. Okay, you're going to get part two. Okay, part two, Pico Pica. All right, we have a descending ladder starting at 10 reps and working our way down to 1 rep. So we'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 of 3 movements. You guys have your shoulder press, you have your front delt raises, and you guys have your dips, okay? This is gonna be a little spicy on those shoulders, but bear with us. So your shoulder press, you guys have a couple options here. You guys have a set of dumbbells that you can press with both hands up and over your head. Excellent. Okay, if your dumbbell is too heavy for a single arm press, you guys are welcome to use both hands. You guys have an odd object, your backpack. You guys can use 2 hands. You guys can also use 1 hand. It's kind of whatever you guys have at home that works for you. But you're gonna pick up that object and you're gonna get it into like a semi-rack position. So feet will be set underneath your hips. Elbows are gonna be in front. You're going to press straight up, arms lock out, ears come past your biceps at the top. So keeping those elbows in front on the way down and making sure we're fully locked out at the top, okay? I don't want you guys to arch your back. Keep your hips tucked underneath. And again, make sure those elbows stay in front no matter what, okay? You guys can also use a backpack. So you guys can go straight up. If that backpack's too heavy, you guys can grab both sides. Same thing with that guy, all right? Next, you guys have your front delt raises. With these guys, again, you can go single arm, you guys can go both arms, it's kind of up to you. But you're gonna have 1 arm out, you're gonna come down, and then come to be in line with your shoulder, okay? You wanna make sure you're keeping that arm locked out all the way through, and making sure you get full range of motion every single time, okay? You guys can also go with both hands on the front, okay? But again, keep that belly button pulled back towards your spine and arms locked out. Last but not least, you guys have your dips. Okay, with your dips, you guys are gonna have your hands set to be just about shoulder width distance. You're gonna have your feet either in front of you, underneath you, or elevated, okay? But regardless, you're going to get your shoulders to be in line with your elbows and then lock back out at the top, okay? Bringing your feet closer to you, so like a 90-degree angle is going to make it a little easier. Having 1 foot up is going to make it harder. Or you guys can get a box, a stool, something out in front of you to raise your feet up off the ground, and that will make it even harder, okay? Also, cycling back to your push-ups. If your push-ups aren't quite hard enough, you guys are welcome to elevate your feet so you guys can get into push-up position like so. Or you guys can make them tempo push-ups so you can control your descent. So maybe make it a 3 to 4 second descent on the way down for those reps. If you guys have any questions, any suggestions, feel free to comment below. Have a fabulous Wednesday. We'll see you guys tomorrow.